What is up, guys? Got some big news here. There was a huge black fly in my room. I had never seen a fly so black, so huge in my entire life. I gave him the Mr. Miyagi treatment. I clapped my hands together. It's like a thunderbolt. He didn't stand a chance, all right? That's what happens to my enemies in life. They die a miserable death. Moving on. Playing some more CK3. This is our episode 3 here with old Vladimir Rustovich, Vladdy the Baddie himself. What an absolute creature. What a dog. All right. To give a brief recap what happened last time. It's been like a day or two. But I'm okay, so we took Fahir. Gave it to this guy. He's a dog too. Look at that. 34 prowess. I keep saying prestige. I don't mean that. What else did we do? Another revolt happened. I mean, I don't remember who it was. Irrelevant, man. That guy's gone now. And we're doing better. We got plus 10 monthly income, you know? And I kind of like to start every go around with some more lore from the world, right? So I think I'm going to start off talking about some more lore here from a different type of vampire. This is the Toreador. And like I said in the previous video, I believe episode 2, that there's no official way of saying these words because it's from a tabletop role-playing game, the Worlds of Darkness, or it's just World of Darkness. So you say however you want. I say Toreador. And so this clan of vampires who are descended from, I'm guessing somebody named Toreador? No, from Arakel the Blossom. Regardless. So these guys here, I'm going to read them off. I'm going to read off the description here. They're a clan of vampires known for being some of the most beautiful, sensual, seductive, emotional, and glamorous of the kindred. These guys are kind of like narcissists. They're obsessed with themselves sometimes, but it's not always themselves. They have different types of obsessions, okay? You know, let's say you're real big on, sorry, I'm sipping Pepsi, way better than Coke. Sometimes they get addicted to different things, right? So let's say, you know, you're chilling in your room, you're really big on playing guitar, and, you know, you were to get embraced by a Toreador. Well, you might become obsessed with playing guitar, okay? And so they all have different things to become obsessed with. And in the gameplay, what happens is every now and then you get some stress because you, well, not so much, it's not always stress. You take like debuffs because you withdraw from affairs to basically just do your it's kind of like they have autism and they're locked in on one thing, you know, like it's like their one thing is just like sports betting, you know what I'm saying? So that's what the Toreador is all about. They're usually very pretty characters to play as. There's another one here too, Duchess Melusine. I played as her before. She's disloyal from the start. She's got some lore here too. I'm not gonna read that, but a very cool character to play as. As her, I took over the Berries of Avalon, and I ate Mithras. That was a very cool, very hard playthrough. I had to play the long run because she does start as a duke. Oh wow, this one's grown big too. She does start as a duke, but Mithras is just so tanky. But usually he does wind up not on the throne of the Berries of Avalon, sooner or later. I've seen that very regularly in my playthroughs. So that's another type of vampire in the world, okay? So now, I'm going to get started here. In earnest. I'm going to check my domain first. How much would it cost to upgrade that? $490? I would get that in like less than a year. Yeah, that might be the move here. Hold up. Once this hits 11, I can upgrade the princedom, which is always a necessity. That's the first thing you have to upgrade. That's very close too. I don't know if that's plus 2.4 a month or a year. Might be a month. Usually everything in this game is monthly when it gives you like modifiers like that. So here earlier I realized that I made a mistake when I was looking at my control growth. My control growth is plus 0.71 a month. So if I were to get rid of my authority focus style, it would go down to like 0.21 or 0.4 or something like that, it would still be above. It would not be negative. See, plus 0.3. But I have served the crown. I have this. I have this. Subtle lawgiver. Yeah, so I can get rid of my lifestyle focus. I'm just not sure I want to. Because there's a couple of pretty decent perks I can pick up that are very simple, very good to get. I mean, getting absolute control is very nice with extra taxes, you know. Overseer is nice. Gallant is pretty good. There's less risk of commanding armies. And I am commanding armies a whole lot. So I'm going to pick up this perk at the very least. And I think I'll go down Chivalric Dominance. Look at that plus 20 Knight Effectiveness. Very good perk to get. Even in base CK3. You know? And one more thing too before I get started too here. To give you some more stuff to know about base CK3. You have stats, right? Each do different things, okay? So I'll go over them really quick here. You have diplomacy. That's how much people like you. Plus it helps you with like diplomatic schemes, like if you try to sway somebody or befriend somebody. Additionally, it helps you get prestige. Second, you have martial, which is very good a lot of the time. It's almost never not bad to get, and it basically makes your army stronger. Look at that, army gold maintenance minus 12%. That's very, very strong, because army gold maintenance is very expensive in this game. Because even if you don't have your armies raised, your armies still cost you money unraised, and it shows you that. Unraised maintenance, this is costing me 1 gold a month unraised. This is costing me 2.37 a month unraised. Okay, so that's martial's good for keeping that low. Also gives you more advantage. You get more. I get more knights. God, I'm such a dog. Stewardship is the best stat in the game, bar none, because it gives you more money. There's not a single problem in this game that can't be solved with more money, and I mean that literally. I hate that word. People use that word way too much, but you get more money, and more than that too. In base CK3, the more stewardship you have means the more domain you can have. And more domain, more holdings means more money, okay? I don't believe that works in this mod. I think they do cap how many counties you can hold. But, yeah, very good. Intrigue helps you kill people and not get killed. And also, there's a bunch of other things you can do with it, too. You can fabricate hooks. There's lots of little schemes you can do if you want to do some scheming. My guy is pretty good at scheming. I might try to do a little bit of that. And learning is good for keeping you alive, piety, and making your culture stronger. Okay, and when I say keeping you alive, I mean if you're ever sick in CK3, base CK3, if your character's ever sick, you can spec into medicine focus. It doesn't show it here, of course, because you don't need medicine focus as a vampire. But ordinarily, you get like a small boost to your health. Very good. If your character is old and getting ready to die, you need them to live just a little bit longer. Sometimes you do, because sometimes the only reason your realm is staying afloat is because you got a beefy character, and your heir is not nearly as helpful. So this can keep you alive a little bit longer, base CK3, in order for you to get some more money built up. Forever, your heir won't be left out to the dogs, you know. And whole of body's very good. But yeah, okay. All right, I'm done with lore. I'm done with talking about CK3. I am gonna get into playing here, so I'm gonna let some time tick by. I think I do want to increase the size of my Schlachta, but I want to increase one of my buildings, just one, before I do that. I think Gurgu, because it's my capital. Your capital county gives you more money. And here it'll show you that here. Realm capital plus 0.1 gold, or this plus 1 gold to my income. So this being my realm capital, I would be getting 3.7. How is this making more money than my realm capital right now? Probably because of the low blood tax. Yeah, definitely. Regardless. Okay. I don't think I'm hunting right now. Let me hunt. Keep doing that. Wander up. What's my wife doing? She's at war, and she's... Oh, she just lost that. I don't know why she didn't call me into the war. I would have helped. They do that in this game sometimes. I noticed that your allies won't really call you into wars. Man, she's broke, too. Usually, when you play as Vistulania, you struggle with Polania. This guy's pretty strong. Because Shimichi, you're strong because of Slakta. It's just a really good unit to have. My herd died. Not good. This is that guy, the good stewardship. Where are you located, man? Up there? You're in a Duchy eye-hole, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Come on in, man. Oh, he brings me some gold? What a dog, man. Okay. Zara's still doing good. This is another character I used to play as. This is the Duchess of Vistulania's daughter, my wife's daughter. This is another cool count that earlier. It really held it down for me, give you some money. This is a guy I'm gonna have to deal with. Oh, I forgot about that. Right, so I tried to he revolted against me earlier because I've killed his father. He still has the Duchy of Bujiak. Bujiak. Okay, I'm gonna try to imprison this guy because I want to get rid of that title. He will not accept this, so he will rise up in revolt. But I don't think he can fight me off 2 times in a row, so I'm gonna try it. I could try to imprison him, which he will not accept. And if I fail to imprison, he will rise up in rebellion. So either I do that or I try to revoke. I believe it's the same thing. Yeah. We're just gonna send this because I just want his duchy. He is going to say no to that. It tells me he's going to say no. And he knows I'm coming to kill him. Just you rebelling? That's not going to be good for you, man. Where are you heading? Here? I don't think you make it to the water. I am going to need some men-at-arms that can siege. I think I can move him off the army. Yeah, I'll put my grandfather in charge of the army. And I will hunt instead. I lost one of my herd. So now I have 1 cleric, 1 phlegmatic, 2 phlegmatic, 1 cleric. Okay, I have 2 of each. So I'm gonna look for another cleric. Ideally an acute cleric character, but you know, probably just settle for an intense. I'm gonna win this war, no problems at all. .99. I don't think I have taking war score yet. I do not. I have to fight him off of that. Mesmerize. I'm getting very close to the Forgetful Mind. And what I plan on doing is just finishing out Dominate, because I can. No reason not to. I don't really need any of that stuff, though. Well, I can Dominate. I read about a really good melancholy focus that I might want to try to go into. I'll look at that though. I got it on my phone here. Which one was it? Does he get away? He does. I'm multitasking! Alright, I'm heading for his capital. Yeah, so Melancholy, Necromancer, Harbinger. Degulo. Where's Degulo at? I don't understand that. Warlord Moro. Trusting liege. I don't care. Rumors were true. I don't care. I win that. Okay. He is my prisoner. Oh boy. He's in tough shape. He's a 4th generation. 6. No, he's a 6. Same as me. Alright, well, you're going to be losing the Duchy tier title. And I will be destroying that title. Because, like I was saying last time, I don't want more dukes. Just not going to happen. Leader, who? I don't know. I will grant this to somebody here who I can try to help out. How about you? I'm going to grant you the title. Because he does have a lot of stewardship. If I can elevate him, that'd be nice. So I'm going to grant you this one. Yeah. Or in fact, maybe I could have given him the dukedom. Either way, it's fine. I do have more prisoners. Oh, yeah, this guy. Wow. Wow. Can I blood bond him? What does that do? I got a weak hook blood oath. Can I somehow make him like me through transmogrify? What will that do? Let's see what happens. Modify his body? Yeah, I think so. And that is a cleric, but it's not intense. I won't hurt a fire anyways, just to have one going. Twist his spine into a hunchback. Oh man. Yeah, man. Oh. Continue with the experiments, man. Modify his body. Oh, let's shake him into a dwarf. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I gotta give him money. That's fine. Okay. I just took some stress for demolishing that dude. Should I just kill him now, or should I just keep him locked up? He might escape, but I'll just keep him locked up for now. I might just keep messing with him. And that, you know, this guy is vengeful, so he loves that, you know. Now notice that since I used transmogrify, which is a canite power, it is a vicissitude power, I gained a tier of blood hunger. You have to rouse your willpower in this game to use your special vampire abilities. Basically, to do supernatural stuff, there's a cost. It costs blood, right? I only have so much blood inside of me to give to do this crazy stuff. So I get more hungry. Get too hungry, and you know, that's not good either. I don't know if you'll get, you know, if you get all the way hungry, if you'll turn into a white. That's because, but it does make your stress gain go up. But I'm gonna keep hunting, so that's gonna go away sooner or later. Okay, I have more money now. No, I just lost a bunch of it. 490, right? Yeah, that does cost more because I'm Vlach. Man, what is up with my culture here, man? Why does that cost more? Strong believers? No, xenophilic? Staunch traditionalists? I don't get it. I don't get why that costs more money. Pay ransom for who? Yeah. Yeah, he can go free now. Alright. Torin, what are you? Yeah, I don't care. Bye-bye. Teresa. You know, I was gonna give her like a county later, but her stats were just so abysmal. I'm just gonna ransom her. Alright. So I need to swallow up Bihar, Eastern Lords as well, before the House of Shamir gets them. But first I am going to upgrade my domain, like I said I would. Okay, it's just a little bit more money a month. It's nothing crazy. I want to investigate Melancholy a little bit here. Okay, so it should be Necromancy that gives me somehow I can increase my stats with Necromancy. So after I finish up with what I got going on with Choleric and Phlegmatic, I'm going to try Necromancy. And I think that makes sense too, you know, as a Shimichi. I'm all about using people's bodies to do crazy things. And can I transmogrify myself? No, I can shapeshift. Oh no. Maybe it's like further down in the line here. Maybe if I upgrade Vicissitude more, I can do it more. Well, that's descriptive. Why can't I transmogrify myself? If I made myself a giant, that'd be awesome. Living Testudo? No. Liquefy the Mortal Coral? No. Will over form on other characters, but not myself. The Dracule form. You move slower, but your prowess is crazy. Ha. Okay, that's sad that I can't change myself. I mean, I should. It makes sense. It doesn't make sense that I can't, like, change myself. Hold up here. I saw something interesting there. I'm gonna hunt this Choleric character. And I'll just eat him. 8%, why not? Okay, I got another herd here. See how eating somebody brought my hunger to 0? Usually it stays at 1. You want to ally me? Where are you? Man, you're so far, I can't be compelled to do that. You look like a burden to me, man. It is time to upgrade my Schlachta. Eventually in CK3, especially in this mod, it becomes more worthwhile to stop raising your levies and just raise your men-at-arms. That happens in base CK3 as well. Levies cost money, and they're not cost efficient. I get more out of these units than I will out of them for how much they cost. I lose prestige. I don't want to lose any more prestige. Even though that's a lot of money. I am below my, what I should be, which is 4. Which is costing me my number of knights. Oh, I'm the new target of 2 wars? Man, who keeps taking land? White peace? Oh my god, I don't want to fight these wars, man. I want to offer white peace. How about this one? Holy war. White peace? Will not accept. Oh, you're gonna hate this then. I got something for you. So, my vassals took some land. And as such, now somebody else was trying to take it as well. But now I have to defend it because since they're attacking land I own. Because, you know, if you are the vassal of an empire and you take one county from, let's say Raska, right? If Raska tries to attack you back, they're not attacking you as a small count. They're attacking me, the emperor. See the difference there? So being part of a large empire can really help you in this game. But for the most part, staying independent is better. Okay, I'm going to win this war handily, so I'm going to let my grandfather lead my armies while I hunt. Still not getting any intense or acute choleric characters. I got a perk here. Continuing going down celerity. Celerity. However the notion takes me to say it, you know? Man, look how far up here they're getting, man. Oh, man. Oh, it's under siege. Oh, no, I win this. This is your capital, too. I won this war with this. None of my herd died. Oh, I'm keeping my mace. That's 2 prowess for free. Even though my character has a sword. Never said it had to make sense. I win. You pay me money. Bye-bye. Look at this. This is how you know that I can have more men-at-arms, because I'm not even running at a deficit with how much with my army raised right now. So I can definitely have more Schlachta. Probably gonna pick up some siege engines too, some siege equipment. I need to go ahead and declare war on these guys. So I'm going to siege the Duchy of Transylvania. Is that just one county? Yeah, so that's just one county, so I'm not going to use a duchy claim. I'm going to use a county claim on that to save some prestige. And I'm going to attack this one. No, you know, I can take more land if I take an entire duchy, can't I? Yeah, I'm going to take the Duchy of Bihar. Yeah, give me Bihar. Oh, I don't have enough prestige. Where did it go? Whatever. I'll do the county war then. I don't have to call in Vigilania for this. So what's in your armies, man? Ah, you're cooked. You're cooked, man. I mean, that's the end of it. They siege that before I get done. They do siege that before I get done. This is why I need siege equipment, so they can't force me off of stuff I'm sieging. She's pretty. Oh no. Come on, man. Here, this will stop them from revolting, maybe. Another Schlachta. There's a number of units you have that make people stop revolting. If you go beneath it during another war, they'll start revolting again. And you take some attrition during sieges. You lose 1% of your army per month. So you have an army of 10,000 men. Don't put all 10,000 of them on one county you're sieging, because you'll be losing, what, 10 guys a month? Is that 1%? I just caught both of them. I'm going to chill for a second here and get my Schlachta back up. Three members. Man, oh my god. Here, just take independence, man. You can have your independence. Actually, no, you're pretty strong. Prowess-wise, that is. What's your prowess? 11. Can I grant you independence? I'm at war. Okay, I gotta finish this war up first. One more month and I should be maxed out on Schlachta. Okay. I'm gonna get back to sieging now. I do have the war target. 19 months is insane. I'll get this war done in 7 months. It's gonna be 1% per month due to having the war target. So I'm not gonna waste my men over here sieging. I'm just gonna chill for 5 months. Too easy. Okay, switch you out with my grandfather. Get back to hunting. Oh man, I'm having a horrible time with this. Nobody intense. Any hurt is better than no hurt. Sieging Harlu with 80 men. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I might win? Ha. I beg to differ. Expand all. What happened to my son? No, this is my county. This is my son here. I still have him locked up. He still does not like me very much. He's my son. I'll grant him this. I will negotiate his release. Demand conversion? Still won't accept that. Can I ransom you? Yeah. I'm tired of having that guy locked up. Okay. What is this? Old court? Sure enough. I'm not paying you money for anything. Oh, more money. County of... Oh, man. This hurts. I'll give some money out for this. And what we got to go with this? No. No, I don't think so. The treasury is light. My business here is done. Okay, I am going to shed one of these. I think her. So I'm going to grant you your independence. And I'm going to take stress, but I don't care. One less problem. I freed this guy earlier too. He's still alive, which I can't believe. But these northern realms are just a problem. They don't do anything for me. They just revolt. So I need to shed some, stress here. I lose stress for torturing this guy. Who's your family? This guy? Yeah, no telling. Listen, man, I'd hate to be you right now, but I gotta lose some stress. Oh, I learned somebody's cannibal secret. I'm not done with you quite yet. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Come on in, man. Count for here. Doesn't think highly of me. Due to what reason? Wants to see on the council. That could probably be arranged. Yeah, Bullslouse, you're off. Even with plus 100, because he wants to see on the council, he hates me. I just can't make everybody happy. Even though he's my ghoul. I am going to put Fahir. No. I'll put my ghoul on the council. He is better than Fahir. Fahir's getting close to forming Transylvania, which I don't mind. There's another problem to deal with later. I'm making progress into Wovedate. This looks weak. Unholy choristers. That's not very... He's 1,600 of those things. That's pretty strong. I've only got 600 Slakta. Okay. New cultural fascination. I like finishing up the previous tiers first, because right now we are in the High Medieval era of innovations. So that means that the innovations from early medieval, from 950 to 1243, are actually that you actually get you learn those faster if you choose those as your focus. So I don't really need naval speed. Don't care about that. Development growth plus 10%. I don't really care about that either. I might go for something else, actually. I could see hoardings being... That's my current exposure. Wow. You know, that's fine. I'll just go with coinage. 25 years. Whatever. No big deal. Okay, finally. Finally we got an intense choleric character. We can hertify here. 61, you're almost out of here. Intense phlegmatic. Okay, here we go. I am going to manipulate Vessel. I'm going to eat her because she's 6'3" and about to die. And take all the experience I can get out of her. And then I'm going to hunt Mahai. I will hertify here in a second. Yeah, here we go. There it is. Yeah, hertified. Can I change? Can I transmogrify my son? I cannot transmogrify a ruler unless they're in my prison. I should have transmogrified my son when I had the chance to make him stronger. Okay. Eastern Lords has a lot of levies. Poetic friendship. 55 for her to be my best friend? I'll pay that, man. I mean, Raz Koljina has been a real one. She's really held it down for me, okay? You know, and Vladimir Rusevich has had many enemies, okay? But she's just been like a friend the entire time, you know? And vampires, you know, in lore too, they don't really feel love like humans do because they're not humans, they're monsters. But to actually find another vampire you can kind of trust is very rare. So I will make her my best friend for 55 gold. In fact, can I invite her to my coterie? I can. I want to do that. She's in my posse now. Ride or die. Cool, I like that, man. Yeah, I would do anything for that woman. Yeah, he's already losing more lands. These guys got to go. Eastern Lords. This is probably going to be a tough battle. What did I get? Oh, yeah, she made this for me. It's not very good, but I'll put it up there either way. The more of these items you get and the better ones you get, the more bonuses you get, you know. Little things that help you. Some of those items are really good. There's actually a search for items feature in this game. It's another mod, but it's not up to date with the current version of CK3 because of that new update, the Mongol update. So I didn't include that in this playthrough. But with it, I could have looked for really good stuff that I can steal from people. But, I mean, just for example here, this guy, House of Tremere, open his inventory. What does he have? Okay, that's horrible. Royal Court, though. Tapestry of Blood. Very cool. You know? But it's hard in base CK3 to find cool stuff. You just have to get lucky, really. My rival lost a title. I love to see it, man. I do need more money. There's never enough money. Is this... Oh, yeah. This is going to decrease my Masquerade exposure. Yeah. It's not me, it's you. Adios. There we go. There's some more money. Boom. Tier 2 princedom here. All that costs is some prestige. And prestige, you know, it doesn't do anything for you unless you use it. So, might as well use it. Okay. Get my army straightened out. I want siege engines. Just gonna hunt her and take some phlegmatic blood here. I will get some sappers. I'll get 4 of them. That's gonna hurt a little bit, but I think it's worth it at the end of the day. Because that does make these wars go a lot faster. And I think that my, oh, you're sick? You better stop that. Yeah, you're intense choleric, man. You gotta stay healthy for me here. I need you to live a long time. Tremir's so strong, man. They might go so far as to attack me here before long. Look how much money they're making. Plus 11 a month. They are rivaling me right now. Whoa! Polania wants to be allies. I'm not against that, because he's also Chimichi. So a three-way Chimichi alliance, you know? Well, technically, I'm allied to both of them. They're not allied to each other, I don't believe. But yeah, I think I'll accept this. Okay. And that might help me be much more stable. Yeah, look, now it says that Tremere is inferior to me, but I would not take that at face value, because it's kind of risky to depend on the AI of of other people to win wars for you. Just one army's cool, but depending on two separate people in this game is kind of insane. Okay. I'm gonna pull some strings here. I want this guy. I want to ghoulify this guy. And I'm gonna read what he is here. In a surprising turn of events, you have heard that someone claiming to be Alexander Nevsky has recently shown up in a nearby town. It is unlikely at best, since the famed Grand Prince of Vladimir is currently on a diplomatic mission with the Golden Horde. This individual claims to have learned of Cainite society and wishes to be embraced on his own terms, to gain immortality but not enslavement. You have doubts about this story, but can you let a rival potentially embrace the hero of Rus, bane of Germans and Swedes alike? At the very least, you can make him come to your court and judge for yourself. Now, these great persons, these great people that pop up, are actual people from history. Like, depending on where you are, you could have Marco Polo that pops up, you know? These are real people that existed in history. So it's very cool here. I am going to get this guy into my court. And nobody tried to fight me on that. And I'm going to ghoulify him. He wants to be embraced, but I don't want more vampire children. I want ghouls, man. People I can depend on. Okay. I still have a truce with this guy. I need to attack. Oh my god. No way. What happened here? Bihar he just swore allegiance to the Eastern Lords. Okay. This is the right time to strike. Before he consolidates that too much, I am going to seize Azure County. And I don't have enough prestige. I'm not going to fight him for one county. I'm going to wait till I have enough prestige to attack him for multiple counties. Man, I would have liked to have some prestige built up, but you know, that's the kind of decisions you have to make in this game. Not every decision is the best one you can make, but as long as you keep upgrading that domain, it's all gonna come together. You know, this game's not nearly as hard as CK2 is, or so I've heard. Okay. There we go. But she's 69. I will hunt her anyways, and I'm just gonna eat her. I did get some masquerade exposure from that, but I'm not too worried about just one tick for now. I didn't want to let that much experience pass up. I think that was worth it. What's my domain doing? That's my haven, which I will upgrade later too. Don't know if I'll get it in this video. I did say I would, so I'll try to, but I need to attack these guys to my left here. Something desperate. I can start upgrading my castles too, but look how expensive it all is. There's just never enough gold. What's this activity do? No, I won't do that. I will do a Bruja. These are Bruja Panagiras, they are put on by Brujas, right? I don't actually know a lot about the Brujas, but I'll read them real quick. Quick to anger and always passionate, they have been regaining their positions as a clan of lofty philosophers and activists. And in this game, they put on these, basically like these Olympic events, and you can pull up to them and like compete. Okay, it's kind of cool. You can like, I think, lose stress maybe, get some gold and prestige if you win an event. All right. Boom, he's my ghoul now. I love to see that. I'm gonna try to give him some land. Probably inside the Eastern Lords. Oh man, I'm bleeding prestige. I might even build another building that gives me more prestige. Because this is kind of ridiculous. To be an empire, not have enough to be an emperor, not have enough prestige. Oh, okay. She can declare war on me. Oh, I set her free. Yeah, good luck with that. This is a kingdom title, right? Yes, it is. He will not accept vassalage. Yeah, negative 330. Something cool just popped up here. Blood potency slowly increases as centuries of unlife pass by. I've gained blood potency 4. So blood potency 4 gives your stats some boosts, you know. But in return, you can't get all. You have more hunger. I can't lower hunger by drinking animal blood. Drinking for mortals cannot lower hunger below 1. Drinking for mortals is 2 times less effective at slaking hunger, right? It gets you more to where you have to actually kill people and drink all their blood. You can't just take a little bit. Because it's not enough to just have a bit. The beast inside you wants to kill people. To eat them whole. You know? It's pretty dark. So I am going to hurtify her because she's intense cleric and she is 29. Okay. Let's look at her. Unmark him. I'll check on Racklab the Unquenchable every now and then. Man, I treated this guy dirty, bro. He didn't. Did he deserve this? Yes, he did. Forget, you know, that's like what old Thomas Shelby said in and what's that show called? Peaky Blinders, when he killed that horse that was real sick, and that his girlfriend Grace asked him, "Why'd you kill that horse?" She didn't know the horse was sick, you know. And he said, and you know, he didn't want to tell everybody why he did it. He didn't want to let her know he was being cool. He was being nice. He was being a good man. He said, and I quote. She said, "Why'd you kill that horse?" He said, and I quote, "Because he looked at me the wrong way." I say that all the time now. I love that so much. But yeah, I'm keep checking on that guy. This guy, I don't really care about this guy anymore. I'm gonna unpin him. I don't want to let my pinned characters get too filled up here. Okay. What do I have? So I need to cover up the masquerade. That's gonna cost money. If I had one more phlegmatic perk, nowhere near. I'm not close to it. I can get the Forgetful Mind. It makes it easier to cover up the masquerade. I'll leave my masquerade exposed a little bit right now. That's fine. I just need prestige. Man, these guys are exposing. He has a lover with Countess Jula? Man, we're vampires. Nobody cares, man. It means nothing. Court Realm. It's a kingdom tier title. He won't accept vassalage. What we got going on in the court here? My scourge, Ferencia, is looking particularly miserable today. We live like animals at this court, or worse, like peasants. Yeah, it's pretty bad. The rooms are crowded, whole families are piling in the same bed, chamber pots discarded everywhere. That's pretty nasty. We roll and wallow in our filth and smell. My personal physician, Galatea, pipes in. Bad miasma also contributes to epidemics. Bad living conditions. I'm gonna do bad living conditions. I don't really care. I'm not spending money right now. I need money. I just lost some stress from that too. Love to see it. So maybe I can spend money to get prestige. What do you want? Oh yeah, come on in. I get 150 prestige. Appreciate that one. What about hosting Elysium? No, I don't want to do that. Serving my capital. I'm making opportunities to increase my prestige. I lose stress. I gain some legitimacy. You know, I have some money built up. I think I'm just gonna save my money. I think. For now. Put it in my domain. I'll come back to that. Why am I not hunting? Oh, that's why. You know, while I have money, I could upgrade my my servant quarters, get one more herd size. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. The earlier I do that, the better. Because it's in the long run. You know, this game lasts several hundred years. Clonadora, man. Yeah, I'm just kind of biding my time right now. So I can get enough prestige to declare war on these guys. Oh, somebody's got a claim on me. A count. Man, what do I care, man? We'll eat that guy. No problem. Alright, another 18-year-old intense choleric. This guy's about to be checking out here. I am going to manipulate vessel and release from my herd. Adios. And I am going to herdify this guy instead. Yeah, herdified. Okay. And now I gotta have one more herd. Yeah, I can have 6 in total, which is insane in this game. Base is 3. That's what you start off with. That increases with, I want to say, diplomacy too. Yeah. No, maybe not. Herd size, though, does increase with diplomacy. I'm almost certain. But it's because I'm a Chimichi, I get 3 more herd size for some reason. I don't know why they gave that to me. That's very strong. Who are you fighting? How about you? Boy. They're gonna fight each other sooner or later. You want the county of Jambalor? And who has it? I have other pressing matters, man. I don't care. Plus, that guy doesn't hate me. $700 slocked. I only have 600. I hate to see that. But I do have the 1 VOTS. Eventually, once I get enough money coming in, I can have like a whole army of VOTS. You know, that's how nutty this game gets with having all the money you can get. Oh, we're going crazy with it now. Yeah, give me another intense choleric. I'll take that. He's 31? Yeah, come on. I'm really focusing on choleric right now. I want to finish that out. Adelina. Oh, I think I meant to herdify her. Whoopsie. Anyways. Herdify this guy. Bye-bye. Okay, I do have some prestige now. I need 225. I could do this war and then call in my allies and go into the hole with prestige. I don't think there's anything wrong with going into the hole with prestige. I think that's allowable in this game. So I guess we're gonna find out though. Declare war. You know, Vladimir is a lion, man, and these are zebras, all right? The Eastern Lords, the Eastern Zebras, okay? He doesn't think twice about stuff like this, you know? He goes to war. Maybe he can't afford to call in all his allies with prestige here. Maybe he goes into debt in prestige. But you know, I'll just go to the prestige bank, okay? I think it's worth it. Give me a prestige mortgage. Negative 235 means nothing to me, man. Does that have a debuff? I don't think it does. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Alright, now I have just declared on him for the entirety of the Duchy of Bihar. What's really gonna help me is these siege engines I just got, okay? That's really gonna help keep me afloat. I don't know if I want to go straight towards his army. It's kind of massive. Oh, he has 200 Knights of the Blood. That is 4 different units of Knights of the Blood. These are really good units. But I have 6 Slachta, 1 Vats, and all of my Knights. Let's check out your Knights while we can here. They're nowhere near as good as mine, man. I mean, just to check mine for... You know, let's look at his Knights. You know, 28, 27, 20... Oh, the teens? These are zebras, man. Now let's look at the Chad army here, man. Oh, the 40s, the 30s. Not a single knight who has prowess in the teens here. I don't you know what? I'm going in head first, man. I don't think he wins. Now, where's the one I besiege? It's this one in the middle. That one. Let's go. Now, even with those siege engines I got, it's still going to take 8 months. Imagine how long it would have taken without those. Alright, he went up there to attack those armies, but the armies ran away. Now he's sieging up there in places I don't care about. And this is the war score, Duchy of Bihar. Or, excuse me, war target, war goal. I will let him siege those happily if I get to siege all of these. Because I get more war score out of it. I siege these, then I fly his army a few times, maybe counter siege one or two of the ones he sieged, and then I'll win. How'd you siege that so fast? That's a fort level 3? What's fort level here? Wait, hold up. 10 versus... Okay, that's how I siege it so fast. About to say, man, I can't believe it. And why is this fort level so high? Let's investigate that. Concentric castle. Whoa, a level 3 castle. Oh, you're not going to believe how expensive that is. 2 costs 770. 3 costs 980. Quick math, that's 1,600 gold. Bro, we got millionaires over here. Where you get that much money from, man? I can't believe this. Whatever. Keep moving my army down. They are sieging Bihar. I'm going to hop on it with them. Because sometimes the AI likes to hop off sieges. For no reason at all. So you're better off just hopping on their sieges. Yep, plus 10 knight effectiveness. It's always good. I am going to go all the way down. Celerity, get celerity advanced. More prowess. I can't be imprisoned anymore during sieges or raids. And I'll pick up precision. Tireless tread. Oh, that's insane. Siege phase time, minus 15%. Retreat losses. Ha! We don't retreat. Run at 50 miles per hour for at least 8 hours. Jesus. And, quicknesses, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever use that. And I can't pick this one up. Army movement 30%! Good lord. I'll have to, Diablo Rice do that first. There are more pressing matters at the moment. He's coming back because he knows he's losing. Also, not just that. We're sieging right here. This is the AI thinks. Oh, I'm going to counter siege then. But what's going to happen here is that I'm going to siege this and then go attack his army. 3 months versus my 30 days. Yeah, you don't get that off, buddy. You don't make that. Cutting her close, bud. Whoa, wait up a second. This is just my army and I'm winning. Watch what happens when they join. Oh man, we're winning hard. We just... No, we didn't stack wipe them. I thought we did for a second there. Let's take the entire duchy. I need Zarand. Take that one in the corner. Go there. If you do enough damage in CK3, you can do what's called stack wipe. And you destroy the entire army, and they don't get to run away and retreat. That's the goal, late game. Do stack wipes. So, the reason why these people are doing revolts now is because a lot of my levies just died. And for some reason, your AI are like more afraid of the number of troops you have as compared to the quality of them. I believe that the developers have worked on that, have fixed that better. It's not as bad as it once was, but it's still very much a thing. My levies are honestly just shields for my knights. You know, you could have one knight that has 100 prowess, but he's not going to hold up against, you know, an army of 4,000 men. He needs like meat shields, essentially. You know, that's so much health. Okay. I just won the Chimichi de Jure War for the Duchy of Bihar. Due to my maxed out war score from battles and my 6 ticking war score and 44 from holding occupied counties. So we are going to enforce my demands. I get the entire Duchy of Bihar. What is this? Sanctuary of Flesh. Oh, this is a special this is that special Chimichi building you can install. I believe Novgorod is the de jure capital of the Woivodate. And it is. I'm sure it's a very good holding. But I'm so heavily invested in Gurgu and Targuju and Tegesi that I can't afford to start making Novgorod better. So, fortunately, that's not going to be I'm not going to have this county. Maybe later. I might take it later. I have enough gold to spare. But I don't right now. So that's going to stay as it is. But I am going to grant this to my ghoul. Minions. Alexander. Nevsky, Defender of Rus. Like I said earlier, this is an actual historical figure. I don't know who he is. Never heard of him. But he actually existed. So, grant you some titles here. You can get Bihar and this one. You can hold one more title. I will give you one more title. I will give you... man, they keep building monasteries. These subtle clergy influences, minus 30 holding taxes on their first tier is not good. I am going to give him Zarand. So I think it's better. Grant title. Here's Zarand. Can I arrange marriage with you for somebody? Somebody human or another ghoul? I don't know how that works. I don't know if they have to get married to ghouls, or if they have, or if they. I think we can investigate that. Where's my ghoul at here? Because it'd be cool if he could make some more Zajuga, some more revenants. You know, the ghouls who have been who've bred to make more ghouls. So this guy just says, oh, he was already a Zajuga. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Oh, I have 2 more. I need to give up. I'm gonna grant this to somebody random. Same as last time, just not a ruler. High prowess. Doesn't hate me. You have... Oh, he's the heir of some... Are you the... Yeah, you're the heir of somebody, ain't you? He is. But you have a sister. Nah, only 17 prowess. So he's the heir of somebody. I'm not going to hand this off to somebody's heir. In case that guy dies, now he has a lot of counties. My champion can stay my champion as far as I'm concerned. Piercing. Evil faith. But she doesn't hate me. Oh, but hold up here. These guys are a Hammer of Tremere. But this guy likes me a little bit more. Venus Messenger. Yeah, these guys are Vlock. Oh no, oh, this guy for sure. This guy for sure. I don't know. This guy is content. Choices. These guys are Shimichi. They're in my dynasty. So if I give them counties, they're gonna make my dynasty get more renown. So I am gonna do these guys. Are they all the heir to something? You have a strong claim on Targu-Zhu, my county. Did I take Targu-Zhu from you? I think I did. I think you're the guy I took Targu-Zhu from. Let's look at title history here. Yeah! Yeah, I did take it from you. You know what? I'd like to see you try to take it back. I think that would be cute. I think I would enjoy that. And same as one of your siblings or wherever they are over here. Prowess. Venus Messenger. Yeah. Welcome aboard. Cool. Okay, so I am gonna take Imperiled, but I'm gonna use money to lower it. I only lost 1 tier of it. Alright, what is this? Oh, this is the Rite of Release. It's a Chimichi special event here. So, the Chimichi have many traditions that they honor with great zeal. One of them is the Rite of Release, a formal event where a child is officially recognized as a full-fledged Chimichi by their sire during a ritualized ceremony. No matter the relationship between the two, this is a very anticipated moment for a ambitious childer looking to strike out on their own. Your child has formally asked for his release, thinking that his time being your shadow should come to an end. The rite would have you host a ceremony where you release the hold you have on him, and if he is still in your care, give him leave to create his own fortune elsewhere. There's always the possibility of refusing, however, but it will likely anger him. Boslaus. I need you to stay, man. I mean, you're a dog. Look at that, 25 prowess. But he's no longer a knight of mine. You know what, Boslaus? You're so real, man. You want to go? Be free, man. You are now a true Chimichi. Strike out on your own, man. I want to see how you turn out one day. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. He really held it down for me. He doesn't hate me. That always helps. It always raises my opinion of characters when they don't actively scheme against me. These factions are too weak. It's a lot of factions. So as I go to war, these factions get stronger as I lose troops during war. But the troops come back as soon as the war ends. So those aren't going to proc for now, but they are threatening to proc. Okay. Whoa, you're raiding one of my counties? I don't think so, man. This isn't going to go good for you at all. Didn't stand a chance. Keep hunting. I'm leading an army. Keep hunting. More intense cholerics. He's almost gone. So that's... Okay. Do I have any fleeting clerics still? I do. You can get gone. Manipulate vessel. Release from my herd. And you're a cute. Yeah, Magellan, I think I will. Oh, excuse me, I think I will. Cardify you, man. have to get this mastery exposure lowered. But we made a significant dent on Eastern Lords here, and they own a lot of Vivid 8 titles. House of Tremere doesn't even own that very many Vivid 8 titles. What's going to suck substantially for the goal of this run so far, the Eternal Change, is that I have to not only completely hold the Vivid 8, that'll come easy enough. I have to destroy the House of Tremere title. That means that I can take the Vivid 8, which are all these counties here, to about right here. But additionally, the rest of these green counties got to go too. I have to attack them, make them no longer exist, or somehow destroy his empire. So, Radovan, yeah, bye-bye. I have negative 623 prestige. Yeah, stocks are low right now, boys. Stocks are real low. Morale at critical levels. But we're in good shape here otherwise, because gold's going up, you know. While I wait for prestige to rise back up, I can invest in Subtle Lawgiver, get more prestige a month. Just 0.25, not really worth it. But it will get more control growth, which is cool. Less dread loss. I do want lots of dread. Wish I had some perks so we have some base dread. And a cute... And a cute phlegmatic. You are getting released, my boy. And you are getting hertified. Here in a couple of ticks. Get hertified. The AI aren't as efficient as humans are in the use of their herds. Now, as for which disciplines you should upgrade, whichever ones you have unlocked, it's always a good idea to upgrade those as far as you can, you know? So I've got Celerity, I can upgrade all the way, Protean, Presence, Potence, Fortitude, Dominate, and just those right now. So that was a good idea to max those out, because you can, you know? And to actually learn new disciplines, you have to go on a journey. I want to learn Necromancy. That will cost me 1,000 prestige, you know? So and that actually goes up the more disciplines you learn. It takes a long time for that journey to proc, like 1% a month. So however many months that is. A lot of them. 1,000 prestige is kind of hard to come by, except for late game. Okay, I'm getting some more money going here. I'm going to look at servant quarters. Yeah, this is worth it. This is worth it. I'm going to keep upgrading that for now. I've got plenty of money coming in. I can cover the Masquerade, but I kind of wait for that Phlegmatic perk to come in. And it is close. And that way use Forgetful Mind to cover up Masquerade, because I don't want to keep using my money. Okay. She's about to get hertified. Another intense choleric. Man, I keep getting lucky. What are you? Oh, that's right. These go in order. So, you are intense choleric. You're intense choleric. You're intense choleric. You're in... Ooh, no. You're getting released. This guy's gone. You will be hertified. So Teresa, I'm hertifying right now. She can get off my pinned characters. This is maybe the most tedious thing in the game, in this mod anyways. But it's very worthwhile seeing your character get these new abilities, and some of them go kind of crazy. And even if you don't use the abilities, but I usually don't use a lot of the abilities, you know. Like earlier when I used Transmogrify on that guy who hated me, that was just me messing around, you know. I didn't actually need to do that. It caused me stress and stuff. But some of these abilities do actually help, like Dominate, which I have. In fact, here, let's look at her for instance here. Or Mesmerize. I have Mesmerize. I can make her do something for me, but it ends in a stewardship duel. My stewardship's not very high, so I don't get much use out of that one at all. Some of them you do get some use out of. So I have %, and I get free Sanguine. You know, I have just the right power, and that power is Auspex. Boom. I have to worry about any more Masquerade exposure. Just one is enough for me. I don't want two. I was already imperiled earlier. And imperiled is level 2 Masquerade exposure. I'm just at level 1 right now. Level 1 is definitely manageable. Alright. Level 3, 4, 5s. What does this do versus this? Okay, the top one is the best one. You get more resident lifestyle experience from drinking blood. This one is the best one, easily. I am going to focus on servant quarters, because this is very good. These are internal upgrades for servant quarters. None of these really help me. Maybe healing rituals? No. Doesn't do anything for me. If landless. Prestige per dread could be cool. That's just one. So I haven't really explained this either. This is your haven. And in base CK3, there's a new DLC called the landless DLC, and you can play as basically somebody who doesn't own, who isn't a Crusader king, right? You don't have a county, you don't have a dukedom, you don't have a kingdom, you don't have an empire. You're landless, and you go around doing broken bummy boy things. Okay, you do contracts for other for counts and stuff, and you get you some money going. And the point of that is eventually getting enough money and a big enough army to where you can get your own land. I haven't really played around with it that much. I tried it in a Game of Thrones. It was kind of hard, but I want to investigate some of these domicile buildings here. But yeah, so the haven is it's your camp from base CK3, and they integrate it into the game. So even though I'm not landless, I'm getting benefits because it's in pod, right? It's in Princes of Darkness, and it makes sense here. But what's really scary though is sometimes like this guy, House von Murnau, they can try to hunt your haven and try to kill you, right? So you want to try to build some defenses inside your haven, if at all possible. Haven defenses, you know, make it harder to kill you. What else too? I'm not landless. More prestige might be nice. Plus 4.25, 2. Okay. Either way, though, I never really used this before. This is kind of new to the mod as well. So, getting more herd is amazing. So I'm gonna definitely keep doing that. Okay. Yeah. Look towards upgrading my castles as well. Just more money. But yeah. It's all coming together now, boys. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see it, man. Oh, I see it. So, I think that's a good place to end it here. To go over what we did today here, we essentially continued expanding into the Wividate proper. We kind of halted the Eastern Lords from becoming way too strong. you know, because they absorbed Bihar. This guy actually pledged vassalage to this guy. And I didn't want that. I didn't want this guy becoming strong. I weakened him significantly by taking those lands. He's still getting 15 gold a month. That's kind of nutty. I need to kill that guy. How much gold a month is Tremere getting? 10? That's pretty strong, too. Vistulania, 9. Am I bad at the game? Only getting plus 12. Here's some reference here. No. Who is rich? Who's really rich? Plus 11. This guy owns Rome. Mithras usually got a lot of money. He's broke. He's broken bummy. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, I guess. So yeah, kept expanding. I made some pretty strategic upgrades here. I'm gonna have to get some prestige going. I might just have to chill for a little while until some prestige comes back. Upgrading my domain some, and that guy who was here, yeah, Raklov, I treated him real dirty. I mean, did he deserve this? You know, I think so. I think he did. You know, he looked at him the wrong way. You know, so yeah. But yeah, so that's it for now. Next time, I think I'll keep pressing the Eastern Lords. I might make some moves against Tremere. I'll deal with how little prestige I have. I'll try to scheme up a way to get some more. And I'll continue upgrading my domain. I keep doing that. Along with Haven defenses, because more herd is always better. And kind of long term here, I also want to eventually Melancholy get that necromancy, because that's, I read about this, that it's got a way of making it to where you can upgrade your stats. And more stats is always better. So, yeah. Well, that's it for this time, y'all. I thank you for watching, you know. If any questions, any comments, anything you'd like me to do, you know, I'd be more than happy to do it. Or I'd be more than happy to answer your questions, you know. And, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all later.